How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Palworld. I hope you're having a good one because I am so excited to be back. I have missed this. I've been a little busy this past week doing stuff out of the office. I've been doing some gardening, which is not something I enjoy it, but it's not something I think is going to be a long-term thing. I think it's more of a I've needed to do some gardening rather than I've wanted to do some gardening. But that's not all that I've been doing. Yeah, that's called a segue. What I've also been doing every now and then is loading into Palworld and messing around for 15 minutes. And because I've done that, I have an assault rifle now, which I think looks absolutely fantastic, and it works better than it looks. And that's to say that I've been out there murdering so many different pals because I needed to get some leather, because I needed to make a saddle for a very specific, very special pal that we were introduced to in the last video. Good old 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢. If it isn't the boy, the big old snacky fella, I can ride him now, because of course I can. I wanted a saddle for 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢. I'm pretty sure I may have done a thing or two elsewhere as well. I don't remember exactly what that was. What I do know is I leveled up to level 51, and I'm like nearly halfway to level 52. My carry weight is now 1,000. My health is pretty solid. And in terms of technology, I've unlocked the ultimate spheres and plasteel. And I've been looking into oil extraction, because as it stands right now, we could make a crude oil extractor, but then we need a source of oil to get the oil from to build the crude oil extractor on. Now, I do know that there are some islands, or at least one island sort of way down this way somewhere, that I can get crude oil from. I don't remember exactly where it is. I saw it on a multiplayer server weeks and weeks ago, and I've completely forgotten, but I know that exists. Could be this one. Could be this one. I don't think it's this one. This one looks really cool, though, and I kind of want to go there. But I know that crude oil exists out there, so that would be an option. The other option would be the high-pressure crude oil extractor, which does the same thing, but it consumes more electricity because it doesn't need to be placed on an oil node. So that would be an option. We might want to pair that with the large power generator, which we don't have the materials to make at the moment, but we could look at that as a bit of an option. And I'm sort of holding off on that because I like the idea of building another base somewhere. I like the idea of messing with the Japanese style structure set at some point. And I just think that could be really cool to build another electricity producing base for oil production in a beautiful Japanese style, which would really contrast to the fact that it is an oil refinery. So that's where my head's at right now. But I'm also thinking that we should maybe start working towards the next objective. I can, off there in the distance, see another one of those Ubisoft towers, which will make it much easier to see what's up at that end of the map. I've never actually been up there either, and I'm very excited to explore a little bit. There's also a supply drop that just came down over here, and I'd kind of like to have a look around that a little bit. So if 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢 wants to just murder everything around here, 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢 can go ahead and do that. We have some syndicate thugs here who are really no match for my assault rifle, which I kind of love that they're no match for it. What's in here? Oh, oil. I mean, absolutely. I'm going to take the burden remedy. I'll take this. I'll take that. I'm not taking the schematic because I don't really need it. Can you stop? Can you just, there we, thank you, 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢. Oh my God, he killed the rest of them too. All right, you're going to come with me. I'm going to go this way because I don't want to fight all of those things. And I would like to see what this is. This is a Free Pal Alliance base of some sort. I know that that up there is the next level oven, which is a pretty cool place for it. I'd also like to see what's in there. A grenade. Lovely. Got 2 grenades out of that. Free Pal Alliance. Grenades on the roof. All right. Fair enough. This is a pretty cool looking space. Honestly, I do like it. They're not happy to see me, admittedly. So, can I open this gate? Is that a thing that I have the power to do? It is. 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢, say hello to our friends if you wouldn't mind there, buddy. Thank you very much. I mean, you killed 2 of them. That's all right. They don't hurt all that much, which is great. And there we go. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. Let's just deal with you nice and quickly. I could capture you. Yeah, why not? Oh my God, I can't capture you. Okay. Better sphere, legendary sphere. There we go. I don't need, I know I said I wasn't going to capture more people, but he looks really cool. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Let's just deal with him. Can't be bothered fighting that. That's fine. There are still a bunch of them inside that 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢 hasn't yet managed to deal with. I'm not sure he's going to be able to deal with them. So let's open the door and let's introduce them to our friend 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢, who might be much more effective at dealing with all of. There we go. I love that little guy. I do. I love little 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗙. He's so good. He's so good. I've also got no idea why I'm coming in here or what I should expect in here or what I'm going to find in here. It seems like it's just going to be a bunch of loot chests, and honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. Oh my God. 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗙, little buddy, if you wouldn't mind, I'm just going to do some looting here while you do some murder in here. Thank you. That's really well done. There is another chest in here, which has a bunch of stuff in it as well, including a hypersphere. And there's a chest in here that includes more hyperspheres. This is kind of a cool looking place. I do kind of like the vibes that they have going on here. What's upstairs? Any more? Oh my God. Okay. I was not expecting that. I think he's dead though, which is great. So that's fine. Oh, I mean, I'll take a little, I think it's a 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 if I remember right. It's not a pal I necessarily need, but I don't see why not. Is there anything out here I need to worry about? Not really. There is this little staircase, I guess, which goes around the building, which is a choice. But I think other than that, I might, ooh. Oh, this is a really cool way to do like bunks. What are you doing up there? Let's just, you gonna come down or you just chilling? All right, let's just finish you off. Yeah, that's a really cool, oh, I see a chest too. That's a really cool way to do bunks. I'd never have thought of that, which is why I, just make videos on the game. I didn't make the game. Oh, there's another one. Hey, okay, all right. 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗙, little buddy, gonna need your help again to take these guys out. Thank you. Is there even anything to loot in here? I mean, there's this. Where does this go? Oh, it's the attic. Okay, and there is actually a big old chest up here, which has a bunch of stuff in it that I can't pick up because my inventory's full because I am in fact an idiot. So let's discard these horns. Let's discard these bones. Let's maybe apply transporting handbook, generating electricity handbook, burden remedy. So what does this do? So if I was to use this, raises health by a slight amount when consumed. So if I use that, it just increases my health. I'm assuming this will permanently raise my work speed a little bit. And this will permanently raise my carrying capacity twice, which I'm completely okay with. So that's freed up some space, which is great. Now what's lying on the ground? We have all of this stuff. We've got some schematics, I guess, some of this stuff. We got this little statue is pretty cool. We got this kinship peach, which is, it is said that a pal who eats it will open its heart to humans. Choose carefully which pal to give it to. It's going to be 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗙. To be completely honest with you, naturally, it's going to be 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗙. Ancient technical manual will give me some technology points, which I'm fine with as well. And I mean, I probably should go back to base and drop a bunch of stuff off. I'm just not going to do that because I'm a sucker for punishment, apparently. There's also another chest in here, which I can open and has really not anything particularly interesting in it. Now, as much as I do really love 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙, I think it's safe to say that the best way to get across here is going to be flying, and I'm actually not entirely convinced that 𝗟𝗔𝗡𝗙 is going to make that from where we set off from. So maybe we'll just pop back down here for a second and let 𝗟𝗔𝗡𝗙 get some rest going, and then the best place to cross over, I think, is going to be just up there, going sort of up there. That might be a bit much. I'm really not convinced 𝗟𝗔𝗡𝗙 can do it. I really also don't want to find out because I don't want to get stuck at the bottom of that. What do you mean brick? What do you mean level 30 brick? Who have I discovered here? Where is brick? Oh, there is brick. All right. I mean, fair enough. I kind of want to catch those beacons as well, just before we try murdering brick. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be able to, but I'd like to try because I haven't managed to capture 5 of those yet. And it seems like that one is going to be mine. That is beacon number 4 of 5. If I could get you as well, I would be very, very happy. You guys are also doing a fantastic job of taking out brick. It's going to miss. Oh, it didn't miss. All right. Is that going to work? I kind of didn't really think so. All right. Let's try an ultra sphere on this this beacon. That looks like it's going to work. That beacon also had some pretty low health there, so that kind of checks out. That is beacon number 5. Let's get 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢 in on this fight as well, just to finish off that boss and pick up some of the loot that we have around here, which is always appreciated. And is my inventory full? It's getting there. I guess what I could do is use these training manuals just to like massively buff 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗄. I've been doing this for a while. I've just been throwing all of my training manuals at the same pal. I don't know if it's worth doing, but I'm not really having any, I guess the training manuals, now that I think about it, I mean, I've used them now, so it's a bit late, but I guess the best thing I could do with those is if I was to like breed some pals and get a little level 1 out of that, I could throw some training manuals at it and suddenly it's going to be higher level, but I can kind of just bring it out on an adventure and sort of have the same effect, I would imagine. So I don't know that we need to do that. We do have some 𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡 up here, which is very interesting. They do drop some stuff that we could use, but first things first, I want to grab whatever this is. We are at the foot of the Astral Mountains as well, which is very cool. This is one of those effigies, isn't it? Yeah, it's a ruby effigy. I should probably do something with all of the effigies that I have, because I'm pretty sure I do have at least a few of them. And I'm also thinking I'm probably going to skip the 𝗚𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢 just simply because my inventory is so full. I don't want to murder them and spend another age just flicking through my inventory to see what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. I do, however, want to get that 𝗟𝗓𝗓. I don't know if I've ever seen a wild 𝗟𝗓𝗓 just running around, and apparently that one doesn't want to be captured, which is reasonable. I'm just slightly concerned that 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗓 will probably murder it before I can capture it. Every time. Every single time. I know the only 𝗟𝗓𝗓 that I have as well as the boss one. I probably don't need another 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Is there also, there's a Pain King over there as well. Interesting. Well, we're definitely getting to the mountains then, given that we're finding all of these ice type pals. Let's try and grab you. Let's try and really. All right, let's try and grab you again. I think I got that one, which is great. We have some more 𝗚𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡s up there as well. I've already got 5 pink gullets. That is going to be 3 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗡s. And I think I see 2 more down here, which will make it 5. And that'll get me my little XP bonus that I absolutely, can you? All right, enough of that. Enough of that. That's seriously? Okay. Let's, oh my God. Let's be dealing with you as quickly as I can. And then let's see, can I just grab you? No. All right. Well, that's fine. I'm going through all of my assault rifle ammo and I'm not thrilled about it, but that should be 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗡 number 5, and that should be a nice little bonus to my XP. That's me almost at level 52, and there's a fast travel point that I almost completely ignored. Man, if I got murdered at some point and I forgot about this, I would not have been pleased. So I'm kind of glad I spotted that. What is this? So we have a 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗓𝗡, and we have an archaeological society researcher. This is going to be a side quest. What is that? I'll get back to you in a minute, but I want to see what that pal is. That is a 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢. I have never seen a 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙 before. So I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to capture it. And then I'm going to go talk to this guy. I love that I can do that, man. That makes me so happy. Just being able to like run down, grab something and like run back. I love that I've got to this point. I've never got this far in the game before. So it's kind of cool. All right. He's calling me Skippy. What are we doing here? Hey, no, wait, maybe, yeah. Hey there, Skippy. You here to poke around these ancient ruins too? I've been trying to crack this place's mysteries, but to tell you the truth, I haven't made much progress. I got a hair on my tongue. At this point, my motivation is, well, hanging on by a thread. But wait, I've got it. There are pals out there. This voice is terrible. This voice is awful. I'm gonna recast him midway through the production. We're getting someone else in to do it. There are pals out there that can boost work efficiency. If I had one of those, maybe that would turn things around. Ideally, it'd be a pal that could handle these harsh mountain cliffs without breaking a sweat. So, if you happen to find one, would you mind giving it to me? In return, I'll give you something nice that I dug up around the ruins. Something real special. All right, so we've got a submission to lock in. Okay, I feel slightly called out by that. I'm not going to be doing it right now. I am just going to continue to make progress up this hill because, again, we have that Ubisoft tower off in the distance. We have a Loop Moon Crest here as well that I could get my hands on, but I think I'm going to pass because I don't want to burn through all of my legendary spheres just yet. I don't need another Pen King right now either. And I think more than anything, I just kind of want to see what's out here. I want to get an idea for the vibes of this place and just sort of see what we're dealing with. Like, these towers look really, really cool. The fact that there's so many Mamarests as well is really, really cool. And I'm also kind of curious what we're going to be doing to get our little mission here. I'm hoping it's going to be a little village. There's also a couple of fast travel points. One just, well, that's the tower, but there is another one over here that I'd like to get before I get the tower. And wouldn't you know, there is a level 35 Rampaging Greyhound next to it. Now, Rampaging pals are not pals that we can capture. I think the best thing we could do here is 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙, and maybe 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙 can deal with that Rampaging Greyhound. That's a lot of damage. That is a tremendous amount of damage, although that second attack missing is a little bit unfortunate, but I get the feeling that's probably okay. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙, can you come back here, buddy? Because the thing that's over there, it's right, it's aiming at you. There you go. Finish it off. Oh, no, that didn't finish it off at all. Are you gonna... You're not as... I mean, you're intimidating, but you're not as intimidating as I thought you would be. I've got to be honest. You, on the other hand, I'm going to try and capture you just to get another one because you're right there, and I feel like I should. I also feel like I should probably enhance my stats a little bit. We'll go for a bit more health just because we can, and in terms of technology, the hyperglider sounds fun, but I don't know if I need it. A flamethrower sounds really interesting. I don't know if I need it. And the pure quartz quarry would be neat, but I also don't think I need it. I do, however, think it would be a great idea to get this tower and get a look at everything around here, because that thing, that circle down there looks really cool, and I kind of want to go there, and I kind of want to see what that's about. I think up on that hill might be the tower that I need to go to. I can't really tell if that's the tower or if that's one of these things. I don't think it's one of these things, though. I think it's the tower, which is very, very interesting. That over there seems to be nothing, though, which is totally fine. We have a human boss just down yonder. We have another one up above us. We have the tower up on the hill, which is level 50. And by the looks of it, we have the Unthawable Lake, which is where we're going to be getting this little mission from. So just because I'm curious, and it's going to be a bit of a distraction, but that's fine. I want to go down here and I want to see what that human boss is going to be, because this is a really interesting looking space. It seems we're dealing with a new faction here as well, and I kind of just want to see what they look like. I'm assuming that boss is probably going to be someone from that faction. Can I grab this bushy? Level 33, it should be doable. Can I grab this? Needs a gold key. I have a gold key. That was probably not a good use of a gold key, all things considered. Needs another gold key. Okay, that's fine. The boss is going to be pretty much directly to our south. So we'll grab 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗏 and we'll take a little bit of a look down here and just see who or what we are dealing with. Is it you? What is all of that? There's like a weird circle looking thing there, which is kind of cool. Honestly, this whole place is really, really cool. Is that an effigy that I can pick up, or what is this? Oh my God, that's a pal. That is a pal. That is a stone golem mech thing. That is a pal. Oh my God. I want to capture you so badly. I don't want you to murder me, is what I would like you to not do. So I'm hoping, seriously, that's not a good enough sphere. Oh my God. I don't want to kill it is the problem. I'm hoping that these legendary spheres will be enough to do it. That's one. And that's two. Oh my God, I got one. I got one. One entity, two minds. When their wills clash, it's impossible to tell where the armor will wander until they reconcile. That's a really cool looking pal. I'm really excited to mess around with that. I thought it was an effigy. That might be on purpose, all things considered. Maybe it's supposed to kind of look like an effigy, and then you do exactly what I just did. You go up and shoot it and realize it's not an effigy. We do have a 𝗚𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗡 down here. Probably a 𝗚𝗚𝗙𝗡𝗡, which I'd like. We also have 𝗟𝗓𝗏 over here, level 42. I feel like 𝗚𝗓𝗏 can probably deal with 𝗟𝗓𝗏 relatively easily. I mean, level 42 is nothing to sniff at, but I mean, neither is my 𝗚𝗓𝗏, so this kind of works for me. That unfortunately missed. I also have, of course, my cats that I can throw at him, which don't really do as much damage as I would like, but I mean, this is going okay. I could capture him too, but I really should stop capturing people. It's generally frowned upon in just in general, honestly. But there we go. Managed to get our hands on him. Where'd the other thing go? The 𝗚𝗚𝗏𝗡. You, level 40. I mean, do I need another pal right now? Probably not. Do I want this thing? Absolutely. So we're just gonna keep throwing cats at it for a second to do as much damage as we can until it's nearly dead, which I want to say is there. And that has got to be a capture. I don't think it's getting away. It is not getting away. Man, this has been such a good trip so far, and we haven't even got to like the main. We have like this it's just been such a good trip. We've discovered so many. Like I'm. Why did I take a week off from playing this? What was I doing? Like gardening? Who cares about gardening? There's dragons to capture and stone golem mech things. What was I thinking? Oh no, this is interesting. I'm just on my way to our objective, and I found one of these chests that requires you to re-summon a water pal. I mean, 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏, we have to assume, is going to be able to open this, right? I mean, you are distinctly a water pal, and now I can open this, and I get stuff out of it, which is fine, I guess. Let's go ahead and draw reinforced arrows. I'm probably not going to use them, and I can make them at some point if I decide I need them. I'm going to drop the wheat as well. I'm going to use the bread. I'm going to give this to 𝗚𝗏𝗏 because of course I am. We'll sort things out a little bit, and then we'll grab these training manuals, grab this, and grab the coin. And I guess we just sort of continue on our way into the snow. What are you? A foxsparks Christ. I do like them, but I've got work to do, and I kind of want to stay on topic. I kind of want to start making some progress here and getting an idea for what we're going to be dealing with. So we have this fast travel point, and then we have what looks like a little, not a village, but like a little, it's a couple of little igloos on the ice, which I think is really cool looking. They got a little Mao asleep there, which is great. Is there anything else around that I can look at that looks cool? Not really. There is this though, which I think is a small pal, large pal soul. Don't mind if I do. Okay. So we need to have a chat with this snowbound villager. Oh, are you a 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏? If so, could I maybe trouble you? Yes, they're Scottish. Could I maybe trouble you for a favor? You see, we've been struggling to make ends meet lately. We were recently accosted by those crazed bastard scientists, and they took our precious kitsune with them. They said it was crucial for Dr. Victor's research. You look like you can take care of yourself in a fight. Please, I'm begging you, bring our precious kitsune back to us. Yeah, I can do that. You'll do it? Oh, that's great. But I must warn you to be careful, and I can't let you go on an empty stomach. I can at least offer you this. Here, have this. What did you give me? You gave me stew and a hamburger. I can get behind that, absolutely. Does this do any, this will increase my defense by 20% for a period of time. Okay. I'm going to just discard of this ribbon, and then this hamburger will make work speed and sanity, increase work speed and decrease sanity decline. Okay, so that's kind of cool that we got those. Inventory distinctly full at the moment though. So we can come back to base, and I can finally, after so many comments telling me that I needed to do this, press the easy bulk storage button, which lets me stow all of this remotely. And it annoys me that it took me so long to realize that that was a thing. And I also want to take this opportunity to apologize. I wasn't ignoring feedback on the last couple of videos. The last 3 episodes prior to this one were all recorded in like a day. I got like really into Palworld for like 9 hours over the course of about a day. And it was a good time. It was just unfortunately means that those episodes went out without any feedback being got between them. But if I do anything stupid, do let me know, because I will get there. I will either I'll figure it out and I'll look like an idiot, or I will get to your comment and I will learn and look like an idiot. Either way, I look like an idiot, but it's kind of what I've done on YouTube for a long time. So it's it's totally okay. Now, before we head out, I want to have a look at production, because I want to see what kind of accessories I can make right now. I want to see if I can maybe make that ring of mercy that I was talking about. I also want to see plasteel is made from crude oil and ore. We could make 25 plasteel, which honestly I'm going to do. Not that we need it right now, but we might as well just have it. And then, do I have a hyper shield yet? I actually don't. I'm still using the Giga Shield. I should probably make the hyper shield, but what I'm more interested in is this kind of thing, the pendant of diligence, the ring of mercy. So this means that the wearer's attacks will not reduce the target's health below 1. So if I start production on the Ring of Mercy, it's going to take no time at all to put this together. I can grab it, and I am already wearing it. So now if I'm wanting to tame things, I can no longer kill them, which is fantastic news. That's exactly what we're looking for. In terms of other accessories, I mean, realistically, I could look into something like this. If I could get those mysterious mushrooms that I'm now missing, the growth acceleration ball will raise Pal XP, which I would like. This will give us speedy workers, which I would like as well. But I think the main thing I should go for is probably the hyper shield. So we'll start production on this, which is not gonna take too long. And then all I need to do is swap out my old shield for the hyper shield. I guess we can probably just discard the Giga Shield, and I should probably find some space for these little schematics that we have down here. So we'll pop down to the ground floor, because, oh wow, oh no, that's 1 plasteel that's nearly done. I thought that was all of them. That is not. That is 1. That is, okay, noted. Plasteel, very slow to put together, but we have this container here that I can put those into. We have this one here that I can put this into. No, can I put these in here? No, can I put this in here? I can absolutely put those in there. I have some medicine on me as well that I'm just going to keep because, well, I probably shouldn't now that I think about it. Can I put this in here? I absolutely can. Can't put those in there. Can't put medicine. Oh, I can't put that one in there. Oh no, I can put them in there. Okay, that's fine. We do have some training manuals, which I'm just, again, going to give to 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢 to kind of clear out the space. And then for the applied transporting handbook and for the applied generating electricity handbook, I guess I just find, I think this chest over here for these. These are enhancement items. Can I just put them in here? I guess, just so that I have some storage for them and I clean up my inventory even further. Now, I guess the last thing I'm wondering is, do I want more assault rifle ammo? I mean, yes, but I don't feel like I'm patient enough to wait for it. I kind of want to get back out there. I also kind of want to make an ultimate sphere, which I do. I have one plasteel, so I can make one ultimate sphere. I could make another 13 legendary spheres. I think I'm just going to stay on topic. I think maybe a little bit of ammo might not be the worst idea. I don't know if I can make assault rifle ammo anywhere other than the weapons bench though, which I think is up another floor from here. I really should have done the layout a little bit better, but that's fine. This is coarse ammo. Oh, assault rifle ammo's down here. It needs gunpowder. Yeah, I'm not patient enough for that. I will be fine. I have my cats. I have this. It'll be all right. Wait, what are these things? These little munchils? Munchils? They're real. I love them. Oh, I kind of love them. I hope I don't kill. I mean, I can't kill them now that I think about it. I can just kind of beat him up until he's got no health and then I can capture him, which is amazing. There's a bunch of mercy hits. Let's just try and capture a bunch of these because how did you get out of that? Was not expecting you to escape. They do more damage than they have any right to, which is amazing. That's one. That looks like it's going to be two. I'm hoping that's going to be three. Just because they're here. I don't... It's such a weird looking pal. Oh my God. Seriously? Okay. I don't want to use hyper... Well, I guess I could use some hyper spheres on these guys. It's not the end of the... Did he escape again? Seriously? Okay. Get in there. That's getting a little bit ridiculous now. Let's just get you. And is that... I want to say that one's number 4. So this one's going to be number 5. These guys are so cool looking. They're like the derpiest looking little things, but I kind of love them. I'm starting to really appreciate the little weird looking pals everywhere. Is that a grenade? They've spit out grenades? Okay. Okay. What are you doing? You coming over here to fight? What are you doing? Oh my God, look at him. Oh, he's just in his element. He is just thriving. That's what he's doing. Let's get out of here before we try and kill it. We don't need to. I'm fighting these guys. Okay, they're fighting a foxicle. Can I get good old 𝗟𝗓𝗢 there to do a little bit of damage, perhaps? Those guys look kind of cool. A shame that they're really easy to kill. They actually look really, really cool, to be fair. That's a flamethrower. Noted. Okay. I mean, cool that they're carrying flamethrowers, I guess. My pal can fire flaming tornadoes at them, which is cool as well. As long as they don't kill him. I mean, he's my ride out of here, so that would be kind of a problem. Oh, we have some little swees over there. I'm not getting distracted. Not getting distracted. Not right now. Have we killed everything here? Oh, hold on. What is this? This is a pal sphere with the kitsune inside. Okay, so now we return to the client and hand over the pal sphere. That I can do. That was, you know what? I appreciate that this task doesn't have me, at least not yet. I mean, it doesn't have me running all over the place. It's not like, hey, go 3,000 meters up this hill and then 3,000 meters back to the client, then 2,000 meters the other way, and then 2,000 meters back to the client. I mean, eventually it's going to be go up to that tower, just way up there. But for now, it's not so bad, which I, again, appreciate. It's Kitsune's pal sphere. You actually brought it back. Oh, thank you so much. You've been so good to me, and I know it's shameless to ask for more, but could you possibly look into this Victor that's leading the researchers? It's only a matter of time before he sends him here to take our pals from us again. In the past, they were stationed at the ruins at the foot of the snowy mountains, but I don't know. You might find some clues there. Oh, and before I forget, here's that curry that I promised you. It's piping hot, and I made plenty to go around, so help yourself. Okay, you gave me 10 Memorest curries? Oh, I like it here. I like it here. We're also being sent down to these ruins that we explored just a little bit earlier, which is completely fine by me. Is there anything around here I want to have a look at? I mean, the tower's way up there. There's a boss over there. There's a fast travel point down there. And there's a fast travel point down there. There's also whatever this is, which is level 70. So I think I'm going to pass. That doesn't seem like something I really want to deal with right now. I would, however, like to see what we're dealing with just down here. So what exactly is this? The spherical relic locked away in the tower is a part of some type of sealing device. It's safe to assume that the other towers have similar relics stored safely within. One can only wonder what they were used to seal. The research facility was attacked by some kind of enraged pal. Though it cost us a few members of the unit, this pal, a predator pal, provided significant findings once dissected. It's lacking in the energy necessary to sustain life. The source of that energy must be the giant tree. So in other words, this predatory state is induced by starvation. I wasn't able to get anywhere near the world tree. However, I examined the flow of energy around it and did confirm one thing. This island is beginning to decay. Can this truly be happening? If this island is dying off, then what of everything else? That must be what the key spheres are for. That giant tree has set deep roots in this island. No, in the entire planet. And whatever the key spheres are sealing away inside, they're no longer able to contain it. In that case, we need to create something that can. We don't have time. We need to take away any and all means available. We won't get the job done otherwise. And now back to the client. Remember that thing I said about not running to one location for one little thing and then running right back? Yeah, that didn't age well. That didn't age particularly well, unfortunately. But that's where the 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢 comes in, because I can just fly around, which makes life so much easier. Also, on my travels, I've been seeing this thing, and I want to know what it is, because it looks interesting. I've seen a few examples of this, just like caves or what would be a dungeon that's not a dungeon, and I just have no idea what this is about. It might be something we discover later on, I guess. It might be something I have to unlock. It might be, I have no idea. It looks cool though. I like finding things that I have to sort of come back to and discover and explore just a little bit further. So that's going to be kind of neat, I suppose, if we happen to figure that out. But for now, let's go talk to this client. Oh, welcome back, 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗢𝗢. Were you able to find any clues? I see. Something that Victor discovered while researching the ancient civilization pushed him to start his latest experiments. He must have stolen my kitsune to use in those experiments. Rumor has it he's even started to have people taken away recently. Wait, then that man before... Someone from the PAL Genetic Research Unit came asking for help while you were out investigating. His face was haggard and he was begging for food and water. And as much as I hated him, I couldn't just let him die. I fed him a bit and then he immediately ran off, saying he didn't want to get us involved. I think he must have been running away from Victor. Please, go make sure he's doing all right. Okay, so I have to go 807 meters that way now, which is another area for me to explore and discover, which is completely fine. I'm kind of liking that we're getting a little bit of lore here. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't play Palworld for the story or the lore. I don't know anyone that does. Like, no, you know, not to be mean about it. I've known a lot of people that have played Palworld over the years, and I don't know one of them that was like, man, that Palworld, let me tell you, oh, that story has me hooked. That's what keeps me coming back every single time. Whew, can't get enough of it. Again, I'm not trying to be horrible. It's just kind of like, I don't know, you know, maybe it gets good, right? Maybe it gets really good, and I'm gonna be like, you know, in a couple more hours, oh man, that Palworld story, oh, can't wait to see what happens. But if I had to guess where this is gonna go, there's gonna be more towers, and eventually we're gonna go to the world tree, and there's probably gonna be some big old boss that we have to fight over there, and we're gonna save the world, right? It's probably something like that, right? Don't you don't have to answer this, and probably better, you know, spoilers and all that. But I say spoilers like I like like I care that much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean about it. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait, is that? Oh, that's the whole wait. Oh, it is. That's the whole mushroom place over there. Okay, I thought I was somewhere else, but no, that is the whole mushroom thing. I also at some point need to go up this way and explore that northern part of the desert because I've yet to go that way, but again, distractions and whatnot. I don't want to get pulled away from what we're trying to do here, which is, I guess, going to speak to a runaway researcher who is looking like they're going to be just down here. There's also another Ubisoft tower just over that way that I would very much like to get to so I can see everything in this area. We have a bunch of foxicles up here too, and I don't want you killing them, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, this looks like trouble. Oh boy. Rotten luck. I can't see a thing with how hard this blizzard is blowing. I can't imagine I'll get out of this alive. Oh, this is the researcher. Ah, whatever. I'm not one to give up until the very end, but I'm writing this just in case, so that I'll have something left behind. I don't know when Dr. Victor became the way he is now, but I've been with the organization for so long, and I'd always thought I understood him, if even for a bit. He was the epitome of a researcher, quiet, indifferent, and only ever looking towards the unknown, or so I thought. I happened to get a glimpse beneath his eye patch. I fled in terror the moment I did. I have no idea what those eyes see. He's sacrificed so many, and not just pals, but people as well. But for all those lives spent, he never even cared about what it accomplished, focused only on something far beyond all of this, completely dissociated from manly endeavors. I hear footsteps. That curry was so warm and delicious it made a great last meal. I wish I hadn't stolen from people kind enough to feed me like that. I guess I'm getting what I deserve. I hope they stay safe. And back to the client, because of course. Of course. Straight back to the client. I don't think so. I think I have a Ubisoft tower that I would like to go and see. And I would also like to see, ooh, we have another quiver in here. Okay, I mean, level 47. I could probably take it, but I think, again, priorities-wise, going to that tower is going to sort of reveal a bunch of this map that I can't see right now, and it's going to give me a better idea of what we could potentially go and have a look at, which I'd very much like to. A Wumpo? Oh my god. Oh, I love him. I love him. I do. Right. Okay. You, 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗙, if you wouldn't mind, do some damage here, please. Don't kill him. Let's not kill him. Let's not be, get in that sphere. Let's not be killing him here. I imagine the chances, oh my god. Oh my god. I imagine, what the hell is that? Oh, I'm gonna go through all of these, aren't I? Oh my god, you kind of hurt. You are mean. But you're now at 1 HP, so 40%, come on, we've got to. 54, 55, there we go. I got me a Wumpo. I don't know what a Wumpo is. I don't know if I need a Wumpo. It just looks really cool. And that's honestly good enough for me. That's about the only reason I catch anything in this game. is because it just looks really cool. And just while we're on the topic of things that look really cool, let's get an idea of what's immediately around us and around this tower. I'm hoping this reveals the entire snowy area. I do see a fast travel point up by that tower as well. I see some bones off there in the distance. All those big old towers and blocks on the side of the hill look very cool as well. Do we have the entire thing? We do. So that confirms a fast travel point down here. We have a human boss, a pal boss. We have another pal boss over there. We have the tower up yonder. There's a lot to see around here. The land of absolute zero is, I'm assuming, that fast travel point right there. Or is it down there? I actually have no idea. It is... I actually really don't. I mean, I kind of want to go find out. We also have the garden beneath the astral mountains. This is just such a cool place to explore. I'm really enjoying it, but I think the best thing we can do... What's this big square here? Hold on, what the hell is this? Oh, this is their base. I don't really feel like going through another base right now. I'm gonna be honest. Going through that base we went through earlier was neat and all, but I didn't really get anything out of it that I was particularly excited about. I mean, that one's higher level, but I just don't know that I care, if I'm completely honest. I do want to know what this is, though. This little glowing thing. I can pick this up. It is a Tidewind Echo Bone. What the hell is a Tidewind Echo Bone? I'm assuming it's a key item. It is. It's this. A mysterious bone fragment. If you listen closely, a faint sound can be heard. The sound of a gentle sea breeze. It's not... Oh. It's not... That's a bone fragment from whatever this was, I'm guessing. Is a Tidewind... So, I mentioned earlier theories and guessing and ideas about what might happen. Is a Tidewind a type of pal? Again, you don't have to answer this because probably spoilers, not that I care that much, but you get, I'm thinking out loud. It's kind of my thing. It's how these videos work. I now have a sneaking suspicion that a Tidewind might be a giant pal based on the size of that skeleton down there. And that seems really cool. That would be really neat if it was. Anyway, let's once again have a conversation here. Oh, you're back, 𝗟𝗡𝗢, and that man. Oh, then he's gone. Well, that's awful. I know I've asked so much of you already, 𝗟𝗡𝗢, but I have one final request. We have no idea what Victor has discovered or how he's preparing for it. But what I do know is that we can't just let him take people's lives at will. No matter the reason. Please, 𝗟𝗡𝗢, you have to stop him. Okay. So now, oh my God, that's so far up there. That is so far to go. But I'm willing to do it because someone's got to, and someone has to stop Victor. And I guess that's somehow me. I do really love that you just run around this world, meet random people, and they're like, hey, there's some weirdo in that tower. We need you to go kill him. Like, that's basically been the entire plot of this game. Is like, the first one's like, hey, there's some weird e-girl in that tower. And then one of them's like, hey, there's some weird goth guy in that tower. Like, that seems to be the entire plot of the game. Is there's some weird, like these guys, from what I briefly saw of them, looked like they had a latex thing going on. Pretty sure they were all wearing like, I didn't really look at them all that closely. I might be wrong, but at a glance, it definitely looked like they, I don't judge. I'm not judging. I'm just pointing out that, this entire game so far has just been go to this tower and bully someone. I mean, the someones in question have often been at times killing people or drugging them or whatever, but you could boil Palworld's story down to that, I guess. Anyway, this looks like the place to be. What and who? No, not that. Let's not be killing right now. That was the wrong button. The one-way wanderer. Huh. Okay. I wasn't really planning on coming up with another. What are you gonna sound like? I've honestly got no idea. My mind is drawing a blank. Oh, hey up, you made it all the way up here too. Oh, I guess you already know what's waiting just ahead. That's right, the trip down. I got so caught up in the climb, I completely forgot about the descent. My back's too heavy, my legs are shaking, and I can't take another step. I could really use a 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏 right about now. The strong pals, able to stomp through snow like it's nothing. If you find one, please, let me have it. I'll trade you something really special. Sure, at some point I can probably do that. Interesting. I did catch a 𝗚𝗓𝗡. I only have one. I'd like to get another one at some point before I give one of my 𝗚𝗓𝗡s away, but for now, the main priority is the Palgenetic Research Unit Tower. This is a level 50 boss battle, as far as I'm aware. And I don't know what types of pals we're going to be going against, but I'm eager to find out. So let's have a look. Was I right about my bondage kink for these guys? I see a leather. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not for this one anyway. But that is a lot of like latex / leather looking. Again, I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's a very distinct looking outfit. Either they're into that or they really like the Matrix, and it could be. What the hell is that? What is that? Shadowbeak? Okay, 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏, let's have you do a fair bit of damage, all things considered. 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏 taking quite a bit of damage there as well, but oh my god, the amount of damage being dealt is ridiculous. 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏, if you wouldn't mind, let's get you to do a little something here. Oh my god. Okay, this is going much easier than I thought it was going to, if I'm completely honest with you. I don't quite know what I expected, but it's going well, which is lovely. Let's get oh wow, 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏's taking a lot of damage there. Let's get Foxicle on this for a second, who I don't know what Foxicle's really trying to do right now. That's not all that effective. 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏, maybe you, little buddy, if you wouldn't mind, just do that. Oh, I love it. This is going extremely well, which is rare for me. These things don't usually work out. Oh my god, 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏, you little maniac. Let's get 𝗟𝗟𝗡 in here for a second before 𝗚𝗓𝗡 takes too much damage. We'll get some fire damage right there. We'll get whatever that is, which is fine. Oh, that's horrifying. Dodge that. All right, 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏, let's have you do something there, little buddy. There you go. Oh, you love to see it. And did that thing teleport? It absolutely did. Okay. Let's maybe try 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏 as well. I know 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏's health is really low, but 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏 does do a lot of damage, and that's kind of important. 𝗟𝗟𝗡, we'll get you back on this for a second, because you can do quite a bit of damage as well. Where'd you go? There you are. We got some fire damage going, which is great. I don't want 𝗟𝗟𝗡 dying, because 𝗟𝗟𝗡 is my ride out of here. I didn't mean to summon Galeclaw, but sure, I guess. We'll get Galeclaw involved. We'll get 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏 back on this as well for that old attack right there. And unfortunately, we're not going to be doing much with the little tornadoes, but that's probably all right. That's not. Oh boy, that was a little closer than I would have liked. 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏, let's have you do something if you wouldn't mind. That's you doing all right there, buddy? Oh my god, why are you attacking me? Yeah, you're doing all right. You're doing something. 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗏 can head back out. Maybe do a fair chunk of damage right there. We got the tornadoes, and we got the kill. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. That might have been the easiest boss battle that we've had so far. We got this key sphere of gluttony. That genuinely might have been the easiest one so far. That was so good. And so I guess that means we just need to go back to the client, but I do have some unused points in here. So let me go for, I'm gonna go stamina, I think, just because I can. Technology points wise, we can now get the large pouch, which lets me carry additional items. I would like to get that. A grenade launcher sounds fun at some point as well, but I don't think we need it. Level 54 gets me the cold resistant plasteel armor, which looks kind of amazing. And I'm very much looking forward to that. We get a Gatling gun. Very much looking forward to that as well. Lightweight plasteel armor looks kind of neat. Very much looking forward to that. The PAL pod is a healing pod. So that's kind of cool. A disassembly conveyor, a dreamlike facility that automatically butchers any PAL placed inside. Oh, okay. A lightsaber. I mean, come on now. I kind of need a lightsaber. I kind of need a beam sword. I absolutely need that. I'm going to stop looking ahead though, because I'm getting a little bit carried away and I really shouldn't be doing that. I will say though, that some of my pals have been learning new abilities. So for example, we could swap out like Apocalypse for Spirit Flame or Dark Laser for Nightmare Ball, which I think the Nightmare Ball is the giant ball that Witzball usually throws at everybody. I don't know that we need to do that. Does 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢 have anything else we can do here? We have some lightning. Honestly, 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢's pretty solid in terms of abilities. You are pretty solid. I think this might automatically swap out for whatever's like the strongest thing they can do. Because I have noticed that we have been unlocking different abilities and they've been, or unlocking is not the word, they've been learning different abilities, but it does seem like they're just sort of automatically applied to them, I guess. Anyway, we once again need to have a chat right here. Palworld, you're back. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe. I wish I had more to offer you for my gratitude, but thank you. I'm sure Victor had his own reasons for what he did, but the ends don't justify the means. I don't regret asking you to do what you did. All right, enough brooding. Today, we celebrate. We don't have much to offer, but today's the day that you saved the snowy mountains. Let's make this a party to remember. Okay. I mean, absolutely. He's drinking already. There you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. A fine night for a drink. It absolutely is. So clues for the next tower will be taking us into what I'm lovingly going to call the Mushroom Kingdom. That's really good, actually. That's going to be fantastic. Now, we do have 𝗟𝗓𝗏 up here that I would kind of like to go to. I think as much as I do want to go get that fast travel point, I kind of more so want to see what these couple of bosses are over this way. So I'm going to prioritize those, I think. And honestly, this is just curiosity getting the better of me. I really want to see what we have over here. I want to see if it's something worth maybe capturing as well, because that might not be the worst thing to do, getting myself another alpha pal, putting it to work at one of the bases. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a snowy kind of type pal, so I don't know that I have much use for it. I haven't really been using any of the, what the hell? It is a Frostallion. It is level 60. I think we can take it. I don't think I can catch it, but it looks kind of amazing. There's also a fast travel point over there that I could go and get to. I think priorities wise, I think I know what my priorities are. I think I know what I gotta do here. 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗢, we ride. Go kill the Frostallion. Well, don't kill it, but you know, do what you gotta do there, buddy. Oh, it is. I'm out of here. I am out of here. It's gonna be harder to kill than that boss was. Oh my God. All right. Okay. It just annihilated. It just absolutely fucking destroyed 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙. Okay. All right. We'll come back to that. We can revisit the idea of the Frost Stallion a little bit later on, methinks, because that is that thing is tough. Directly south of here, though, is another boss, which I'm sure will go much better than the Frost Stallion did. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗄𝗧. Oh, I need him. I need him. I need him. I don't need him at all, but I want him. And he's going to be much easier to get than the Frost Stallion thing was going to be. I just hope we don't kill him, which we haven't done so far, which is great news. Still haven't killed him, which is good. Let's bring you in and let's try and catch you. I'm feeling good about 33%. What the hell is... Those are crystal 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏 with a raging one in the middle of them. I didn't know there were crystal 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏s. That's news to me. And I don't feel like fighting a rampaging 𝗟𝗡𝗏𝗏. That seems like a horrible idea. I am getting this 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏, by the way. I don't care how many legendary spheres I have to go through. This is happening. Whether it wants it. What level is that? Level 41? We can probably get in that sphere. We can probably take that. Right. Right. Oh my god, get in the sphere. I've got nothing. Like, if this doesn't catch it, I have nothing that's going to catch it now, unfortunately. There we go. Okay. That's fine. Whizpaw, little buddy, try and take out that rampaging 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗏, if you wouldn't mind. What are you... That's not what I wanted you to kill, but okay. Why am I experiencing intense cold right now? Is it the 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗏 that's doing it? Oh, little Whizpaw is taking a lot of damage there. I'm not actually too sure why I'm having... Oh my god. Oh my god. Whizpaw, you good? Oh, no, you're not. Okay, we're not fighting that thing. We are not fighting that thing. I think it might be because it's nighttime and it's the snow and... Oh, that's a long way down. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗏, buddy! I think we might want to get out of here. I think we might want to get to a fast travel point and just leave, because I'm freezing to death and I really don't want to die out here. I also don't think I can fight much out here. There is a human boss over there. It is level 49 Clint. I'm going to ignore him because I think the fast travel point is probably going to have to be the priority here. So we can just get here, we can grab this, and then I think we just... I mean, yes, there's more fast travel points out here, but I think we just go home. Because as fun as all of that was, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗏 got absolutely messed up. And that's, like, out of everything that could be intimidating, that's kind of intimidating that 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗏 got so messed up. I don't know how to feel about that. Now, we do have these little guys. They can do watering, they can do freezing, they can do transporting. That's kind of cool, I suppose. Where is this guy? Oh my god, you can do level 6 mining, level 5 woodcutting, level 6 holing. Who could what can you do? You can do some woodcutting as well. That's interesting. What I mean, I want to kind of bring you with me, if I'm completely honest, but your attacks would be the weakest out of my entire group, unfortunately. So, you are a heavyweight and a musclehead as well. What does that mean in this context? I can ride you? Oh my god. I mean, I kind of want to. A heavyweight is more defense. That's more attack and less. So your work speed is going to be so much slower. So actually having you out with me would probably not be a terrible idea. I mean, I kind of want to. I think for now, we'll just bring you out so I can get a look at you. Oh, you're so cool looking. I love it. I really do. It's such a cool looking thing. It's a really, really cool looking pal. And so I guess that kind of puts us in a spot now where I need to figure out what I'm doing next, because I would assume that the next tower up this way is most likely going to be a level 60 tower. I'm level 53. It's not going to take too long to get there. but I might prioritize getting some oil production. I think that might be a solid idea. I think it might also be an idea to maybe try and get more pals just doing more things. So this stone production's going well. This is going really slowly though. So I think honestly, the stone can go into storage. I think we can grab this coal and throw it into storage as well. But I think that 𝗟𝗏𝗡 could maybe be assigned to mine ore for a while, because I have to imagine that we probably do have enough. So let's see here. Ore mine. So you are going to come off of that. You're going to go to there. And I think that's probably for the best, right? I think ore mining is something that needs to take a bit of a priority. If we look into foundations and stone, we have thousands of stone right now, which is fantastic. Also, what do we need to make the Japanese stuff? We need hardwood, which is totally fine. We have plenty of that. We have different door styles as well, which is really cool. We have 3 of them, which I love. I love the roof on this as well. I really do. I might actually, just looking at this is giving me some ideas, because as much as I love this little rustic house that we have going on here, I'm kind of wondering if it would look better with this kind of roof. Now this might not work. This might be a terrible idea, but is that better? I kind of like it. I think the color could absolutely be changed back to like a rustic kind of orange, but wait, can I not paint that? Oh, you can't paint it. Oh, okay. No, that changes things. Oh, that absolutely changes things. What does it look like on the inside? That would be my other question. It looks really good, but maybe a little bit too clean and a little bit too neat for the roof of this place. So unfortunately, we're just going to change it back to this, because I think we kind of overdid it. I think that looks okay, I suppose. If we go around here, I do have some walls around the entire foundation of this place. So if I wanted to change the floor on the inside, I could, and it wouldn't show up on the outside. That would mean that we could use this Japanese style foundation, which I get the feeling, yeah, no, it's not going to work. That's absolutely not going to work for what we're doing here. I just wanted to see if I could play around with it, but no, I cannot. Now, just before we wrap things up for today, I actually wanted to come back here to this desolate church because I wanted to talk to the metal merchant, because I want to see what you have in here. We have this mystic accessory box, which is going to increase the number of accessories that I can carry, which I'm not against doing. We have this, which will slightly increase a pal's health. We have all of these books as well, which could be good. We could save up and get this spear, but I'm kind of tempted to just maybe get a different hat. I don't know. This one, the gloopy hat, you know what? Now that I say that, I don't know. I mean, I like it. It's cool, but it also looks friggin' ridiculous, and it does nothing in terms of my defense. I'm pretty sure I can apply it as a skin to armor, though. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I kind of want the 𝗟𝗓𝗢 hat in a way, but it wouldn't match my current look. I do like this hat as well. I think I'm going to buy that. I think I'm going to buy that fancy hat. It's a pretty cool looking hat. I think that's, if we just get a look at it, does it match my, it does kind of match the white on my, oh, it jiggles. Oh, I love it. Yeah, no, this is my new look. This is, I also love that it like gets blown up by the wind as I'm falling. That's kind of great. Zoe, I've seen people online that have captured you and put you to work in bases, and I'm very tempted. I know I can capture this guy as well, and if we have him in a base, I just have a constant merchant. What did Zoe, do you want me to do? You want me to catch a Grisbolt? Okay, so that's, you want me to go to a wildlife sanctuary. If I remember right, the wildlife sanctuaries, I think, are these things. I'm not capturing a person right now. I said I wasn't going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I am, however, going to get myself a PAL metal helmet because I think that's probably a solid idea. We are getting to a point where we probably will be upgrading our armor at some point, but I think the PAL metal helmet is probably worth having, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I can apply a skin to it. So we'll get this thing made, which is fortunately not going to take all that long to do. We can grab it, we can equip it, which gives me better armor. Like I said, it does look a bit silly. It's obviously not cold resistant. It's just a regular old helmet. I would really, that's the PAL metal thing. That's the cold resistant refined metal armor. That's the cold resistant PAL metal armor. Did I not unlock plasteel armor? I didn't. Now, plasteel armor is cool. I guess 54. I guess the cold. Well, now that I think about it, plasteel armor would be good for where we're going because where we're going isn't cold. We're going to the Mushroom Kingdom next. So maybe actually we should unlock plasteel armor and play around with that a little bit. The laser rifle seems like a cool idea as well, but seems very expensive. Also, plasteel armor takes a lot of resources to make. So we'll see about that. At the very least, we can make it. It is, I am hoping, made in here. It absolutely is, which is great news. We could make the plasteel helmet if we wanted to. I think I'm going to hold off, though, just because I can and probably should. You're not doing anything right now either. Can I get you to... We could use some meteorite fragments to make some paldium fragments. Let's just use a bunch of this stone to... I don't know, just make a bunch of paldium fragments, I guess. It's what? How much stone is it per? It's 5? Okay. So let's do, I guess, up to 700 for this. So right about there, 140 should be totally fine. We'll do that, and that'll give you something to do. And then just up here, I want to edit my outfit because I should be able to say that this is, I could just take it off actually, which I might honestly do for a little while. I think that could be kind of a cool, I kind of miss seeing my hair. You know, I like the whole thing that we've had going on for a bit, but I think actually I'm just going to do this. So technically we are still wearing the PAL metal helmet and we can toggle the style on it at any time, but I think I've kind of missed seeing my character's hair for a little while. The whole squid thing is cool. It's a weird squid thing. Also, it just so happens that I do have a bunch of effigies in here. So if I wanted to, I can increase my capture power. I can increase my how quickly I get hunger, basically. I can make that better, which I would like to do. I can make my swimming ability better. I can improve my jump power. I can improve my flight capacity, which is going to make my glider that little bit better. I can improve my sphere tracking. I can increase my XP gain as well. And I can also increase my movement speed by a little bit. So I'm going to do all of that to me. And then I want to look at my pals because we do have some options in here. Now, little Wispaw has been leveled up quite a bit already. We could increase his defense. Helzifer has had some work as well. Foxicle, no. This thing, no. I guess we need more pal souls. I kind of need the purple ones if I want to get Wispaw to be even better, which I kind of do. And we can do that, but I have that the grinder is going with the paldium fragments. So we'll leave that be for now. And I think honestly, as much as I like having Foxicle around, I think Foxicle is getting swapped out for 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗙 just because I do want to bring this weird friggin' thing with me for a minute. I want to see what it can do. But that is something we can figure out in the next episode, because I think what we'll do in the next episode is head up to the Mushroom Kingdom. We will properly explore that space. We can get ourselves a bunch of fantastic pal spheres and capture a bunch of new pals. We can max out the capture bonuses for all of them to get ourselves as close to level 60 as we possibly can. But I will say we're probably not going to be going to the next tower in the next episode. What I would like to do before we do that is obviously get to level 60 and possibly beyond, but also set up a base where we can get oil. Now, to be clear, I am not against using the high pressure crude oil extractor. This thing is something we could put together. It would let me turn this base here into an oil refining, mining, extracting base. I just feel like it's worthwhile to go and explore a little bit and see if we can just find somewhere that we can build a base to then produce crude oil. We can put some kind of guild chest down there. We can get some power generation going. If anything, I think the large power generator is worth grabbing now regardless, because power generation at this base kind of sucks. And to build that, we need pal metal ingots, we need electric organs. So yeah, we will probably hold off on building this until we actually have a base where we're going to need it. I mean, this base could use it, but I think it would make sense to hold off until we have an oil producing base. And so with all of that said and done, that is going to do us for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.